can count. Good for you.
And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
But why some say the move? Why choose
Is good. Rams win it, and on to Super Bowl 53 they go. It's held in a There's something in your face. It was paid.
Is broken up by Beta.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Parking Lot YouTube channel. For those of you who got the memo from joining our Discord channel, which, by the way, join our Discord channel, and you were able to catch the show
Or we will
on...
hunt you down.
You're able to catch the show on Joey's YouTube channel. We thank you very much for taking time out of your day to go over to a different channel and check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed the show there. But yeah, welcome to the show. We're so glad that you guys could all join us. And we got a great show. But before we start the show, going into it, I want to ask everybody here a question.
What's up?
Which team would you rather root for? And this is just, I'm not talking about a specific sport. This is just in general. Would you rather root for the team who knows they have all the money in the world, so they decide to throw it all out, they spend a bunch of money on players, they have the best roster you could ever imagine, and they are freaking dominating everybody because nobody else can compete with them money-wise? Or would you rather...
So the Yankees, the Cowboys, the...
Or would you rather
the
cheer
Yankees...
for a team who doesn't have the money, but they have done their research, done their scouting, have made sure to put a team out there of underdogs and of nobodies to then all get together, group up, team up, and just decide to show to everybody that they're not a bunch of nobodies, they're actually somebodies?
Frank, are you talking about Moneyball?
Well, Moneyball, but I'm also talking about teams like the Suns and the Hawks and
The Habs.
and the Habs, and I'm talking about all those teams. I'm talking about the teams now who
the
are
Habs
dominating.
have money. They're paying Carey Price $23 million. Don't tell me the Habs aren't spending money. Yeah,
No,
the
we're
Habs
not
are underdogs, but that's only because the Vegas Golden Knights are a good team. The real underdogs are the Islanders, man. Like, those are the real Islanders. Like,
They're losing
come on.
3-0
That is
right
true.
now.
Islanders is a good story though, because the
Mm-hmm.
entire city was thinking John Tavares was their savior, and then the minute he leaves, they show, we don't need him.
You know what? I'm still really looking forward to the Disney movie about David Ayers, because yes, that's actually
Oh
happening.
yeah, no, it's happening.
I'm
Oh,
so
trust me, it's
excited. I'm
happening.
so excited
That's it,
about
that's-
it.
Disney picked up that.
Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah,
that's
like
gonna
a
be
while ago,
that's gonna be like a straight to Disney Plus, either like mini series or like an actual like movie.
Or like a
movie.
documentary.
Like a
A
documentary.
documentary. A 30 for 30.
Well, Disney has the rights to ESPN. They could just tell ESPN,
Yeah.
"Hey, we have a sports
Dude,
thing. We're
I would-
forcing you to make a
I
30
would-
for 30 on it." I would
I mean, that would-
totally watch that.
I will watch it day
Dude,
one.
I
well,
would
think about-
watch it
Dude, well, think about it.
immediately.
If ESPN truly does want to care about hockey now because they got rights to hockey games, do more hockey documentaries. Hockey is the most historic sport in all the sports.
Yeah, so if we look back at
Baseball
how
may
many,
wanna have a
if we look about like how many 30 for 30s that they've done on each sport, I think like all of them have been football. We've had
A
Didn't
couple
they do
happen
one
to
like? Didn't they do a couple on
hockey
basketball?
ones?
Didn't they do any on
I think they
basketball?
have two
They
on
did.
hockey.
Oh, they did a lot on basketball. There was Bad Boys. There was Magic Moment. There was the one about the two players from the University of Tennessee, the University of Indiana. There's a bunch of basketball ones. I think there's
Does
three.
does the last dance count, or is that?
Yes, that's
it's just an
basketball.
ask.
No,
No,
no.
that's basketball.
Does
It's
the
a
last
30
dance
for
count?
30.
And as a 30
No.
30 for 30.
No.
What does ESPN call it?
It was okay. So the Last Dance was originally like it was a thing with Netflix.
No
No,
wonder
it
it's
wasn't.
on
It was-
Netflix.
it was its own thing. It was its own
No,
thing.
but it was
and then
also it was with ESPN and Netflix.
okay.
It was a joint venture.
I remember
So
when
you guys
Netflix. I remember when Netflix had everything. Netflix had 30 for 30s.
You guys might be
Yeah.
surprised, but I've actually never watched Last Dance. I've seen
neither.
like a couple.
Watch it. You have to. You
Me
have to.
neither.
You have to
I've
watch
heard
it.
it's good, and I know the memes, but it's so like why would I want to know a story about the biggest devotee drama maker of all time? Like seriously, like Jordan is
Maybe
Alex Rodriguez?
maybe because it was the only thing to watch last year around this time.
Well, yeah, no, ESPN
When there
released
was-
it at the perfect time. ESPN didn't predict this happening, and they released The Last Dance at the most perfect time. This is basically the same thing as Nintendo was always going to make it Animal Crossing, and then they just happened to release Animal Crossing at the best time possible.
Same with Doom
It's
Eternal.
in that boat.
Same with Doom
Yeah,
Eternal.
same.
Was that
Same
before
with-
or after Tiger
Doom
King?
Eternal. No, Doom Eternal was before the pandemic.
No, Doom
No,
Eternal.
it was the same week.
It was
the
like
same
right
weekend.
before. It was like no, it was right around the same time as Animal
It
Crossing.
was
I remember that.
they released them together because of
Oh, okay. But
Because
like,
remember,
Remember
Nintendo and Bethesda actually made like the actual corporations like released actual like not canon, but released images of a Doom guy and Isabelle together. Remember that whole
Yeah.
thing? And
bro,
Nintendo even
I would totally
and Nintendo
buy it.
even hinted at possibly eventually in the future making Doom guy a part of Smash Ultimate.
Well, yeah. So now that, well, I'm pretty sure that it's back into consideration because Microsoft bought Bethesda. It's because it used to be either it was like in the past, like they knew like Microsoft was gonna have representation in Smash Bros, but it was like either gonna be like Banjo-Kazooie, Master Chief, or Steve from Minecraft.
Master Chief is, and you know what? 2 of those characters have been in there, so I'm surprised not.
But again,
I'm
this is not a
surprised
video.
Master Chief.
This is not a video
Like
game
Master
show.
Chief needs to be in there.
There's a
Master
video
Chief
game
If you
needs to
want,
be in there.
if you guys want to talk video games and you want to hear us talk video games, we talk video games all the
We're in
time on
our
the Discord.
Discord.
So let me just put out the promotion right now. Down below in the description, there are links. We have a link to a Discord that we talk about other stuff than just sports. We have a lot of subcategories there, so you can go talk about whatever you're passionate about. We have a video games tab. E3 was very popular, so it was popping off during that time. We also have an anime tab. A lot of us are anime fans, so a lot of people wanted to talk about that.
You're an
we have
anime
one
fan?
for food.
Who is?
You.
No,
Oh,
We
I'm
have one
not.
for
I'm not
food.
detesting it. I'm not saying it's the worst thing in the world, but I am not a hardcore diehard like other people.
We even
Um,
have
you
one
know,
for
the
food.
Well,
one-
we have
ladies and gentlemen.
diehards there. We have
the
diehards.
only
in the
things
Discord.
we don't have, guys, are NASCAR fans. Like, so we could definitely use.
We
a
could
couple
use some NASCAR fans. If you are a NASCAR fan and want a new Discord, we will accept you with open
Oh
arms
shit, I'm
because we
wearing
would
a
like some
NASCAR
NASCAR
shirt
fans.
right now, actually.
Oh, you are wearing a NASCAR shirt. Is that Jimmy Johnson?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hey, Billy.
I like
good
Billy
to
Logano.
hear that you're a NASCAR fan. Join the Discord then. Also, link below is our
Yeah.
socials. We have our Instagram and our Twitter as well. We have the YouTube pages of everybody you see here. Most of them, at least when it comes to like solo content.
Like 50%.
50% of the crew that does this parking lot podcast have their own personal channels that they upload their own sports content to. So make sure to go check those out. But yeah,
Right.
Billy Carter though brings up a good point in the chat. Actually, you know what? It's off topic, but like just really quickly, what topics do we want to see made 30 for 30s? Billy Carter makes a good point. He says 30 for 30 on Avs versus Red Wings.
Oh, that would be good.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be against it, but the only problem is like for non-hockey fans, I feel like a 30 for 30 would be amazing for like non-hockey fans who really want to get into the sport. However, in the hockey community, it's so over talked about, it's so overplayed. Everyone remembers it, everyone knows about it.
Perfect for ESPN.
You know-
They don't know shit.
Or exactly, that's what I'm saying is that people who watch ESPN probably don't know that much about hockey, so it'd be good for them. But for diehard hockey fans talking about it, it's like, oh, here we go, the millionth time about the Avalanche Red Wings rivalry that has been a thing since like 2008.
So are
because
you tired of it?
I'm not tired of it. It's just not. It's been talked to death about. Like there's nothing interesting.
I see.
Frank,
Like
you go ahead, Joey.
no, it's like I love
if there's
that
a hockey
rivalry.
one-
It's just I don't want to live in the past anymore. You know, like the past is the past. What
Yeah, but that's
happened in
the
the
point of a
past, what
30 for
happened in the
30.
past.
But
I
Tan,
think if there's a 30 for 30 that probably would be good was maybe about the 70s Flyers, the Broad Street Bullies era.
maybe. I don't know. What about you, Tanner? What were you gonna say?
What do you think? The Yankee dynasty of the '90s, maybe.
The Yankee dynasty?
People are gonna hate
Yeah,
me for
the
this,
four
but,
in a row.
Yank these
Or what
fans are gonna
about
hate me,
the-
but why not do a 30 for 30 on the 2013 collapse? Like, I mean,
That's more something for like Secret Base and YouTube.
Anyway, that was just a quick topic, though. Let's get back into what we generally were talking about. The reason I brought up that question
Alright.
a long while back on who you'd want to cheer for is because that's what the playoffs are looking like right now. And we'll talk about NBA later on the show, but I think we got to get into NHL first. But that's what the playoffs are looking like right now. At least when it comes to teams like New York Islanders and Montreal Canadiens. Because the four teams are the Canadiens, the Knights, the Islanders, and the Lightning. The Lightning are the back-to-back favorites. The Knights have been favorites since the team was created, and they drafted well in the expansion
it
draft.
should be the Avalanche.
Joey is still salty.
I
And
am salty. It shouldn't still be on.
Viva
Yeah,
Las
here.
Vegas.
so, like,
David McKinnon's gonna leave us, and he's not gonna win a cup.
like that's
We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose our goaltender. We're gonna lose our captain. We're gonna lose everybody. We're gonna lose Ryan Graves.
but that's the thing. So that's the thing about the NHL playoffs. It has a great storyline right now with the Canadians and the Islanders, and like, it's a good storyline to watch right now. I hope that this has that's bringing up and having people want to watch the playoffs again, because all playoffs in every sport took a nosedive last year. Nobody had good ratings. Nobody had people watching it. I'm hoping that these new storylines make people watch it again, especially hockey. I hope this brings people to watch it again.
Okay, you know what, DJ? You know what, DJ? You know what? I'm not ashamed of saying 11-5. You know what? So you know what?
go again.
Tree knows me for it. So I'm the guy that said we're gonna go 11-5. So at least I have a little bit of internet fame. Where's your internet fame, DJ Malone?
Also, Billy Carter does say in the chat that hot take Pecorini is Dan Marino of the NHL.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is he too good right now?
Can we ban DJ? He just said Super Bowl 24 happened.
No.
So
we're not
right
banning-
now, as of right now in the series, it's what? So the Knights and
every series is tied 2-2.
Every series is tied 2-2. Not only is it a great storyline, but it's actually close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Thank
rooting
God.
for. I really want an Islanders Habs. I really want Islanders Habs.
I would
that
watch
would be
that.
the most.
Islanders
That would
Habs
be
I
the most
watch.
boring hockey I've ever seen.
Sadly,
Islanders
right
Habs would be
now,
nice to watch.
Last I checked, it's 3-0 Tampa.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
But
Tampa.
like,
You know-
it's great to
you know
watch.
what? Are we still? So have we? Are we still torn on the Habs because Carey Price deserves a ring, but also Corey Perry? Like, have we decided?
Yes,
or are we still
and
torn
here's
on that?
why. Here's why I made my decision. Because I'm adding a third player into the mix that now offset the balance. Cole Caulfield is a beauty.
Okay, yeah.
Cole
Yeah.
Caulfield is a beauty.
Not a lot of shots.
No, a shots, but a lot of goals. And that's what
19
The
shots to 6.
The chat's bringing up soccer. Like, I don't know. Like, how do we sum it up? Games are happening. I don't know.
A guy kicked a ball into a net and won the game.
Well, there's a lot of international tournaments going
Yeah,
on
so
right now.
international stuff's going on.
I'm sorry, I don't know that much about
It's fine.
football.
But we'll get back into it. So, yeah, no, it's just like sports have nice storylines. Here's the thing: sports that have boring storylines don't sell. We know this because as every single time we've seen Cleveland versus Golden State, those ratings kept on going down. So it just proves if you have a good storyline, people want to watch.
And you know what? There's also something I gotta say, and don't worry, it's not anything. I normally am against things like trying to let's raise narratives for this, or this. But you know what? Sports is one of the best things to do that Because sports is literally about sports do not care where you come from. Sports do not care what religion, race, ethnicity, whatever. It doesn't care. You're just there to root for your team. So I think sports are an amazing way to say, you know what, let's support LGBTQ. Let's support Black Lives Matter. Let's support wounded veterans. Let's support helpless puppies.
Because it's a group.
You know, let's support. Frank gets it. Let's support all these different things, you know. And you know what? To the people that get pissed off because Black Lives Matter is supported or LGBT rights are supported, you need to take a look at yourself in the mirror. I'm just saying, like, really, you're against people supporting another group of people? Like, seriously, like, think about it. Like, how insecure about yourself do you have to be to say, you know what? Nah, fuck those people. They don't deserve rights.
It's just a messed up time right now that people are at least like having those ways. It's only just because of the people who are saying it as well. I feel like if this wasn't politically centered, I don't think people would be as pissed off about it. But
you know what? It's just, I feel like the whole NFL thing was caused by Colin Kaepernick. The whole thing of, oh, we need to hate the NFL because he's kneeling is because of Colin Kaepernick. Like, it doesn't matter what he was kneeling for. The guy's a piece of shit. He's literally doing it for attention. He's not doing it for anything else. He's doing it for attention.
He still had terrible stats.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's something I'm still not getting, because people, like, when Tim Tebow got signed by Jacksonville, and people are like, why the fuck is Tebow signed but Kaepernick not signed?
Because Tebow can actually play a different position.
Yeah.
Dude, but you know what? I'm so looking, because I definitely think he's going to be there in the preseason. I cannot wait until Lawrence throws the touchdown pass to Tim Tebow. And Tebow. I'm going to be so happy when Tim Tebow catches a touchdown pass.
That first Jacksonville preseason game is going to be awesome. That's going to be sick.
Dude, can you imagine if Tebow actually catches a touchdown pass in the preseason? Jacksonville fans will fucking lose their mind.
Oh,
and I'll
yeah.
be like, hey, Denver, trade for him. Denver, trade for him right now. Bring him back to Denver.
No, you can't, because Aaron Rodgers is still on the table.
Aaron Rodgers would throw a touchdown pass to Tim Tebow.
You guys have to still focus on Rodgers, though. He's still on the table.
He ain't. We're not getting Rodgers. He doesn't want to come to Denver. He doesn't want to get hot. Oh, wait, maybe he does.
Isn't he supposed to get married here pretty soon, though?
Oh, yeah, I forgot he is engaged.
And I think he said he was going to move to Hawaii with his wife.
I
confirmed
honestly,
NFL's getting a team in Hawaii.
the NFL is so desperate to keep Rodgers in the league. They're like, hey, Rodgers, we're moving a
team just
we're
for
moving
you.
we're moving the Lions to Hawaii for you. Here, you get the
moving the Lions to Hawaii.
The Lions are going to go to Hawaii and the Jaguars are going to go to England. Let's do it.
Dude, I would not be...
Hawaii.
You know what? I think we should bring back NFL Europe, because I think it'd be a lot more successful. I think it really would.
I don't know. That's just something where is there an audience for it? I want to say, like, they have, like, some NFL... Like, there's, like...
There's tons of NFL fans in Europe.
Not fans. I'm not talking fans. I'm talking leagues and the sport being played in England. And there's some lingering of it. Like, there's some leagues created and some people playing it, but it's still not gaining as much traction as the NFL would like. But that's a totally different conversation for another day. I'm pretty sure that will probably be an offsides debate topic some other time.
We should do that soon.
We'll do one soon.
Except I think instead of doing like 4 different people, we should have 2 moderators and 2 people who are actually debating.
Well, we could. It's just that there's a lot of us. So like when we did that first show, there was 7 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
6.
And I did like I was like, my first thought was just 2 of you guys, and then I remembered we have more than 2 people in this group, and I didn't want to leave people. If somebody wants to sit out
too.
Me and Frank will definitely talk about this more.
Yeah, we'll talk about it more.
Oh.
So why don't we move into it? So like we said, we love underdog stories. the NBA has now officially reached underdog status, as the teams that are now participating either do not have a ring or have not had a ring for 30 plus years.
It's the Bucks, the Suns, the Bucks,
Clippers.
the Suns,
The
the
Clippers,
and
and the
who
Hawks.
else? Wait, the Clippers made it to
And
the
the
third round?
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh my god!
The end times are truly here.
Oh my god! Please make
guys,
Doc
the
Rivers,
Clipper- the
please make Doc
Clippers-
Rivers
I
look
think
like
they
a
blew a
fucking
25-point
joke.
lead
Please make
in
Doc Rivers
Game
look like
6.
a fucking joke.
Guys, the Clippers made it to round number 3. The nuke will be arriving here soon.
No. Once they, dude, could you imagine if they win? Like, then the nuke gets dropped. Then that's when the nuke comes. When the Clippers actually wait, Cole. And everyone's gonna say, "Well, you only won because of
Kawhi's
Kawhi.
injured.
You only won because of Kawhi Leonard."
First the
No,
Dodgers won
duh.
the
The
World
Raptors
Series.
only won because of Kawhi Leonard. It doesn't matter.
Kawhi is injured, actually.
Oh, he is.
hmm
Ooh.
But still, the NBA is shaping up right now. We have our 4 teams also
Are
left.
the Bucks in?
So it's Milwaukee. So it's the Bucks, it's the Hawks, it's the Clippers, and the Suns.
Who do you guys want? Because I want Clippers, Bucks, because I want Grossi to feel pain.
Because I know what Suns fans do to fans of other teams. I love the Suns. The Suns are my favorite basketball team. I cheer for them. I love them very much. Please don't kill
Oh
me.
yeah, because you don't want to get 4 uppercuts.
Wait, Frank. Who is your team?
He doesn't.
Oh,
have
I
a
don't care
team.
about the NBA enough to have
He
a
doesn't
team.
care about the NBA.
The minute that this is over, I'm gonna go back to okay, it's rigged and it's all about money.
Money. Oh, you're right.
I
So
can't
the-
even fucking cheer for the Lakers, bro. It's just too inhumane. I can't do it.
Oh,
Alex
hey,
doesn't. Alex doesn't have a
Bruce-
spine. He likes the money.
So then it's gonna be the Clippers who win, then, right? To make the Lakers. No. The NBA would not want the Lakers to win because that would make the. Oh shoot! What happened, Bruce? Is there a Viking? Oh no!
Oh no!
What happened?
What happened?
Apparently, there's something going on with a Vikings rookie. Hold on, I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up for us. But yeah, so
Oh.
yeah, I don't know why, but Alex has a thing about cheering for teams that.
Oh crap!
Go ahead, breaking news.
Report: Minnesota Vikings rookie Jalen Twyman injured in a shooting.
Ouch.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I see why Bruce said we might want to have a moment of silence.
I don't know,
Was
yeah,
shot. He was shot 4 times.
He's not dead.
but is expected to make a full recovery.
Yeah, he's
So he's
not
not- so he's
dead.
not
Not a
dead.
moment of silence. We're just gonna recognize it.
Oh boy.
We're just gonna recognize him on the show, and we're gonna say, "Get better."
What? Only superficial exit wounds will not need surgery. He,
Damn.
He'll be fine.
dang.
With 4 M's. Damn.
Damn. Anyway. Yeah, the NBA playoffs.
But funny enough, because of this,
Crazy.
I might actually watch the NBA Finals, especially if the Suns make it, because I want to see what a city looks like that has because here's the thing, you guys don't get it just because I guess you probably did it from years past, but finally being in a city that has been deprived of a championship like that, because it's Arizona. You got to remember, it's this is no longer the city of Phoenix. If it was if the Lakers were in, it would just be the normal LA is behind them and everybody gets all, oh yeah, we're the best ever, da 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 da. The entire state is hoping that this fucking goes through. If they actually make it to the
How do you
finals,
feel like Colorado felt for years, Frank, about the Broncos? How do you think we felt for years and years after
So that's
loss
true.
after loss?
So that's true. If anybody,
after loss?
so if anybody knows
How
about,
do you think we feel every year for the past 3 years about the goddamn Avalanche?
so yeah, if there's
Huh?
anybody, if there's
Or how about the goddamn Nuggets?
If there's anybody who's gone through pain to finally have that retribution at the end, it's probably the Denver Broncos back in Super Bowl 50.
Or the Lions. I mean, when they eventually win a Super Bowl. Oh, wait.
The Browns are closer, though. If the Browns win a Super Bowl, oh, my
Browns, Lions,
God.
Super Bowl. Browns, Lions, Super
Look
Bowl.
up-
Browns, Lions, Super Bowl.
Milwaukee Bucks Deer District.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, I was going crazy yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
The Bucks have...
No,
But
they've
no,
won
but
champions.
this is what I mean.
Liverpool.
What I'm trying to say is that being in the state that a team is in the conference finals for that has been deprived of a championship, this entire state wants this to happen. Everybody is fucking hyped. Everybody is wearing the color orange.
Not gonna happen.
Everybody
Phoenix
is behind
a small
it.
market. It's such a small market. It's not.
They
gonna
won
happen.
game one though.
They won
Why would the NBA rig it in favor of the Suns?
I love how Joey's.
Why?
I love
They
how
have
Joey's
marketable
talking about
players,
the.
though.
Story.
I love how Joey's talking about talking about who's gonna win. Like the NBA has a hand in who gets to win, and it's scripted. He's like, why would the NBA let the
2003, my
Suns win?
friend.
Why would they let him
2003.
win?
Okay. If it was right, why didn't they give him? Why didn't give Durant that 3 ball when it wasn't a 3? They didn't give
That
him.
was his own fault.
If the NBA
He missed that one.
if the NBA rigs games, then Brett Hall's skate wasn't in the crease.
Except it was Frank. So
then the
no.
NBA doesn't rig games.
Okay, this is a topic for an offside debate. This is an offside
NBA
debate
does
show.
not-
Like
no,
topic.
because you'd be freaking. I don't want to see you get absolutely molested.
If it was rigged, then the Suns wouldn't be where they are right now.
No,
They
we
do
wouldn't.
have a good
The Suns
core.
wouldn't be where they are. Milwaukee probably would, just because everybody's been saying that Giannis is carrying the team on his back. You would see the Lakers going far again, as always. The Clippers would get their ass kicked in the regular season. Nobody would even consider them here. Like it would probably be like Lakers versus, I don't know who it'd even be. It'd be Lakers versus someone, and then it would be Bucks versus 76ers.
And the process is dead.
Like no, this is not the storyline the NBA wanted, because the NBA loves it when super teams make it. This is the
There's no more
exact opposite of what I love to see. This is the exact opposite of what I've wanted, or not, of what I do not want, and I am
So
thankful for that.
I will say that you have marketable players now because you have Devin Booker, you have Paul George,
Yeah,
Trae Young, and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Chris Paul comes back. It's a redemption story.
I will probably actually sit through and watch a full NBA game for the first time in my life. I probably will. I will probably actually sit down on my butt on a couch, put it on a TV, and actually focus on the game for once in my life.
Yeah, that game 7 on Saturday was a classic.
Oh,
It's an instant
God.
classic.
Oh, I bet.
Like the thing is, it was a matter of inches because his Durant's toe was like on the
Mhm.
line,
Right.
and it was a 2. If it was a few inches off, that's it. Game over.
And what's funny as well is that somebody I was talking to brought it up. They're like, so is this like March Madness? They don't know too much about sports. So they go, is this like March Madness? And I said, no, and here's why. Money.
Oh no, March Madness is totally
Because
different.
the thing with March Madness is that in March Madness you can have a team from a small school, just find players locally, some diamond in the roughs that are not being looked at because their school is small for some reason. It doesn't have the budget to have scouts come by, and they're going to join the team. They're all a bunch of nobodies. They're all gonna gang together. They're gonna destroy everybody in their path, and then go to March Madness.
Be right back, guys. I gotta go real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. For here,
Yeah,
the thing is that like all these teams still have money in it. They're playing for money, and it's still money. Like it's still money filled into it, and the odds are being beaten. At least some way, somehow. I know that like Suns have a lot of more players than people consider them for, and Buccaneers are still paying Giannis a big shit ton of money, and yada yada yada. But still, like, it's nice to have a different setting than normal. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I did some research regarding the 2 teams in the East.
Mhm.
The last time the Bucks won was in 1971 when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won MVP. The
4 years ago.
Hawks, yes, the
No,
Hawks.
50 years ago.
The Hawks haven't won a championship since they were in St. Louis in 1958.
Oof. My goodness.
That's some. Yeah.
I mean, look, we gotta do some. we gotta do some like a comparison, one of those comparison things. Like, what was it like back in the day?
Yeah, they'll bring that up because I think they did that for, I forgot who it was. I think it was when the I think it was when the Rangers were playing the Kings, and the last time they both won the Stanley Cup, because the Kings won it in 2012, the Rangers won it in 1994.
Yeah, they did.
And so
Yeah,
they were like
94.
doing a comparison that way. They were like at the time, like in 1994, Friends was the number one
Hey,
show.
Hey Frank.
Yeah.
Frank. Whatever. What happened to Gretzky with the Kings? Whatever happened to him? He won a cup with the Kings, right? Did he? Did he win a cup
Going
with the
to a
Kings?
final.
Or wait.
He's gonna
Didn't
mute you.
Or wait. Oh yeah, that's right.
I already did.
Anyway,
He muted his
before
ass.
that,
Next time, Joey,
Yeah.
learn your lesson.
Hell no.
Yeah, so-
You wasted. You
Okay,
wasted
Joey,
Gretzky
what did we
of
learn?
all time.
you're
You
probably
wasted
gonna waste,
Gretzky, Frank.
Not
and
really.
you're probably gonna waste McKinnon.
He got records.
I know we're wasting McKinnon. Don't remind me.
Oh. Anyway, as we were,
I want to make a disclaimer. For the amount of time that people normally do and we normally bully Joey, we don't think of Joey that way. He's a really great guy when you get to know him. He's a nice person to be with. Even though we bully him, he's not a total turd.
Well, the only reason they bully me is because in all reality, Colorado sports has had some of the best years. And let's see, Miami sports have been rotting in mediocrity for years. The Viking,
two Super Bowls, two World
Minnesota
Series,
has
three
done.
NBA championships.
Okay, when was your what I'm saying is not recently. Tanner,
2013.
you're not even worth me mentioning the Vikings. Like, seriously, come on. Frank. What have the Cardinals ever done? Okay, except for that one player who actually like stopped being a football player to go fight,
Tillman.
and then he was like, friendly fired.
Pat Tillman,
Rest
we
in
love
peace
you.
to that guy. That guy is an absolute fucking legend.
Yeah.
That's
But besides that,
Pat
who do
Tillman.
you have?
Pat Tillman, drafted by the Cardinals with a fourth round pick, got
Tillman,
got
yeah.
Sports Illustrated Defensive Player of the Year 1 year.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
He should be.
He is. He's in the Hall of Fame, as well as because he was drafted by Arizona, is also because he was a graduate from Arizona State University as well. So
Technically,
That'd be
Pat
Pat
Tillman's
Tillman.
a sport god then, right? If he's yeah, according to my own rules, because sports gods are the gods of the sport, or people who are on the Hall of Fame who have passed away. So he's
Yeah.
the sports god. Oh,
yeah, for sure.
well, at least you have one on your team, on your side. It's gonna be sad. By the way,
I
did you
had
guys
a
know
point.
John Madden is still alive? Did you guys know John Madden is
Madden.
still alive?
John Madden, football.
No, stop it. No.
Oh, can we talk about Madden, please? Can we
No.
please talk about Madden?
No, we're not
on
talking.
how
We don't
bad
want to talk
it looks?
shit.
Please. Like,
Here's-
come on.
no, okay.
EA.
We're not going to. And here's why. We don't know how it looks.
We do. It looks
do
the
not
same
make
as
direct eye
21,
contact
which
at the
looks the same
Madden.
as Madden 20, which looks the same as Madden 19.
That
Which looks the
trailer
same
was
as Madden
CGI
18.
cutscenes. That wasn't even actual gameplay.
It was.
They even
It
put a
literally said it
disclaimer.
was actual gameplay, enhanced footage. In the trailer, that's what it said.
Anyway,
I feel like one day we could just go on and on about sports video games, but if we want to do that, either Bruce or Reese has to be here because we can talk shit about video games all we want. Bruce and Reese are going to say the opposite.
I
so.
cannot wait for April Fool's of next year. That's gonna be fun. We'll figure something
I can't
out.
wait for college
Oh,
football to come back.
no, you know what? For April Fool's next year, why don't we just all of us are like we let the stream go, but none of us show up. It's just a blank screen.
I'm going to play. No, what I'm going to do is you're going to stream and I'm going to play video games while you're streaming.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
just not
that's
even going to
fine.
fucking be here. And then you're just going to like try and get my attention and go, what?
yeah.
I need some weed.
I played Madden
So-
12 on a PSP and it looks better than 22.
So I heard we're gonna talk about sports at one point.
Sports. What is this?
Look, man.
Frank. No, Chris. What is this sports you speak of? What is this?
No.
Oh, is it where you
something
is
in
it
the
where you
area
is it where you
ice
is it where you
puck
shoot the is it where you
or
shoot the puck in the
netball
end zone and get a
or-
strike? Is it where you shoot the puck in the
Exactly.
end zone and get a strike? Yeah,
you
Don't
throw
talk
the
about
ball.
bowling. You're
You
gonna
throw-
offend Cobra. Don't talk about bowling.
What do you mean offend Colorado?
No, Cobra.
Cobra.
Oh,
He doesn't even watch our
And if you-
videos. He doesn't. How the hell did he find us? He doesn't even watch our videos.
He's in our Discord.
I know he's in our Discord, but he doesn't watch our videos.
I don't know.
Yeah.
all right. So, oh yeah, the home run derby was a thing, wasn't it?
All right, let's get into it then. So, right now, only one player has committed and said they're going to be at the home run derby. And it's the Japanese
Shohei
bomber,
Lucky.
Sure.
Otani-san.
Vlad Guerrero said no, he's not going.
And Vlad Guerrero Jr. is the first notable player to say no to the home run derby.
Supposedly, what they're saying is that it could ruin his swing, which can happen.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
What?
Holy shit! This is actually kind of big news.
Oh yeah, we didn't learn what bum is going to have to represent the Colorado Rockies at the home run derby. It's going to be sad.
Las Vegas Raiders defensive end Carl Nassib becomes first active NFL player to come out as gay.
Hey! Round of applause.
It just sucks because he's a Raider. So I have to hate the guy because the Raiders. But I mean, hey, good on you, man. Please encourage more people to come out in the NFL. Encourage more athletes to come out. Like stop. Like I don't get why it's okay for us to come out, but athletes can't.
It's
Like, why is it such-
it's only because of the media presence. A person comes out
because
if a person comes out, they will probably get hatred from some of their friends. They might get hatred from their parents. Like society won't know. Society
might
won't
get hatred
know.
from their teammates.
Sam.
Society won't know that much just because it's very much private. You're not as public of a person. When you're on the NFL stage, you are probably one of the most public people out there. People are watching your every move. So to do that, not only will you get hatred from your if you do, I don't think you should because it shouldn't be something you hate, but a lot of people do get some hatred from it when they come out. And when people do, at that level, you're not just now getting it from close people. You're getting it from people you don't even freaking know who are now hating on your guts.
Well, I guess it's the whole I don't care if you're gay, just play football. Like those people piss me off because it's like, okay, I get it, but him saying he's gay is not gonna affect how he plays. He's not gonna stop sprinting and start strutting while trying to catch a football. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty big. I mean,
That's
is
cool.
pretty big news
Yeah, it's cool
because
news.
of how that's almost as big as Montero. Call Me by Your Name, or yeah. But the song by Lil Nas X, it's almost as big as that.
Oh yeah. But anyway,
Call me when you want.
yeah. But back on topic though. The home run derby. So Otani is the first player to do it.
Mm-hmm. To confirm.
Yeah.
Frank, I'm jealous. You have the unicorn.
You can't be jealous though. We're still second to last in the AL West. It's still sad.
The Rockies the worst team right now.
No, that's the Diamondbacks.
No, is the Diamondbacks the worst team? I thought they were doing fine.
Yes.
Oh god, I'm looking this up. ESPN.com, help me out here.
You obviously don't know that they lost 23 straight road games, breaking a record.
Jesus.
I don't think they've won on the road since Bumgarner's no hitter. If
All right.
I'm not
Guys,
mistaken.
the White Sox.
All right, overall.
the White Sox are number 1 in the Central in the.
Oh
in the
my
American
god,
League.
they are. Record of
What the
20 and 53.
What the fuck?
The Rockies are fifth to last.
Hey, we're 5th.
30 to 43 record.
That's the Rockies record, 30 to 43.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? That's not terrible.
The Angels
I
are
mean, that's not like
The Angels are an
Oh
even
my god,
500.
dude! Baltimore's record is 23-48.
The
Yeah.
Angels
because that's Baltimore.
the Angels are at an even 500 right now, 36-36.
Who's in last in
Minnesota
your
has
division?
Minnesota has a 30-41.
Minnesota and Miami are one game apart from each other.
Tank series.
We all suck.
Not have been a
and then
good
the Dodgers,
season.
the Dodgers are obviously the second best team in the
Okay,
league.
so in the American League, the trash Trashtos are 43-28, so they're in first place.
But the Athletics are 44-29 though.
And then the National League.
It's
The
the
National
Giants.
League, Colorado is third from last. So
Speaking
Yeah,
of
the
the
Dick-
trash
Why did the
cans,
Diamondbacks do so terrible? What happened?
did they lose their starting pitcher?
It's the Diamondbacks.
No, you
Hey.
can't just say that though. They made moves.
Hey,
Well, it hasn't worked out.
Chris, if we win one more game,
Mm-hmm.
we would tie the Marlins.
I don't get them. They lose. They almost got swept by the Pirates, but they take 2 out of 3 from the freaking Cubs.
How
Hey,
many
how-
more games are there? How many more games
A
are in the
lot.
season?
A lot. There's
Uh,
162
yeah, there's-
games in a season.
So it's possible it's possible it's not going to happen. It's possible the Rockies could finish with an over 500 record then.
See, here's my thing.
Doubt it,
I don't.
but
Here's my
possible.
thing. I don't know why, even though the record says the Diamondbacks are the worst team, I don't know why we're not sitting here saying the Pirates are not the worst team in the MLB right now.
Because they're 5 games ahead and there's
They're
wait,
terrible.
hold on.
I-
And no, they're
Fundamentals.
five games.
Their
They're
blunders was funny.
They're 5 games ahead of Arizona, and they're 8 losses behind Arizona. So yeah, they're not as bad as Arizona is.
I don't care what the record says. The Pirates are the worst team in the MLB.
they need a little league coach.
Wait,
All
why is the next game in October 3rd?
I think you're looking at
Why?
that wrong.
Like, yeah, no, it's all like this is on MLB. Like it says all their games are October 3rd. I think something might be going on.
Maybe.
That might be a bug.
And-
So that's actually a couple things as well. I have announcements for. So August 8th through the 13th, I won't be in town. I'll probably still bring my setup, but I will not be here. I'll be in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go see a Cubs game because
Nice.
I try to go to the Cubs game against the Rockies, but unfortunately the person the relative I'm going seeing couldn't take those dates off. So instead, I'm gonna go see the Cubs take on the White Sox. So that's gonna it's the
Nice.
Battle of Chicago.
The North versus South.
And then as well, July 9th, I'm going to rent out a suite for the Rocky Mountain Vibes. So that's
Ooh.
going to be fun. You guys know who the Vibes are, right? The Pioneer
Yeah,
League
they're
team.
the Pioneer League team. Yeah, you should.
By the way,
show
can you
them.
guys explain to me like what an MLB partner league is? Because I
No
don't
fucking clue.
because there's like okay, I'm glad because I know there's minor league and then there's like partner leagues or something. Because the Pioneer League is an independent baseball league, but it says
That's gotta,
independent
that's gotta be
baseball.
the same thing what the Dominican League is.
Yeah.
Gotta be a
I
partner
don't
league.
know. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm just gonna look it up.
Speaking of important dates, though, let me go through and let me find out some important dates that we have on the show. Number 1, the NHL expansion draft is in 1 month to this date.
Woo!
So
From 1 month
August. So July 21st.
July 21st, the NHL expansion draft. It is on a Wednesday, so we will be going live during that. So make sure you guys are sticking around to see that as we all sit here in fear as to what players are taken from our teams. So July 21st. Yeah, who's gone from the Wild? Who's gone from the Wild, Tanner? Who's leaving?
Capo.
No, not Capo.
Take Kirill.
Capo.
Take Kirill.
Or
If the
Talbot,
Wild
or-
does the dumbest shit in the world and don't protect Kirill Kaprizov, I'm going to
They're
lose. my
gonna.
He's probably in a no movement clause.
It doesn't matter if he's in a no movement clause. They can still take him, can't they?
No, they can't. No, they can't take him.
Oh, really?
I don't know if he's in a no movement
That's
clause, but
kind
like
of the
he's gonna be
point.
protected anyway. It doesn't even fucking matter. They're
Yeah.
gonna protect him anyway.
They're not. They're gonna be stupid to protect their goaltender.
What other date am I forgetting? So I remember the biggest date that we talked about was the NHL expansion draft. Is there another one I'm forgetting? Okay, I'll just put this out. TBD. The parking lot will be having their own personal NFL fantasy league. It will just be towards the co-hosts.
Okay, so
NBA lottery. Alex, get the fuck out of chat. No.
So
Fuck off.
Frank, the American Association, Frontier League, Atlantic League, and Pioneer League are independent baseball leagues that have been designated as partner leagues. These leagues will collaborate with the MLB on initiatives to provide organized baseball to communities throughout the United States and Canada while working to expand the geographic reach of the game. Previously, the Pioneer League was a minor league baseball affiliate, but it became an independent league as part of MLB's reorganization of minor league baseball in November of 2020. The American Association, Frontier League, and Atlantic League were already independent before being designated. Meanwhile, 5 former MILB affiliate teams, Manhunting Valley Scrappers, State College Spikes, Trenton Thunder, West Virginia Black Bears, and Williamsport Crosscutters. God, those are some interesting names. Have been announced as founding members of the MLB Draft League, which will give eligible prospects a chance to showcase their abilities and gain exposure prior to the MLB Draft.
Isn't there already a summer league that's not associated with the MLB?
The Appalachian League has been converted from an MILB affiliate into a Colgate Woodbat Summer League. So wait, a woodbat. So they're gonna make them play with wooden.
So here's the thing: the Pioneer League and teams in the teams in those systems are the only way that they're associated with the MLB is just by rule set. It's just by rule set and the way they play the game. Other than that,
even then the rules are like they don't have. I know for a fact they do not have replay, and the umpires are trash.
But that's because it's a free agent league. It's a league to find free agents. You play in those leagues because you can't make it in the MLB. So you play in those leagues, you get little to no money whatsoever. And you
like
pray to God that somebody notices you to play in the MLB, and there's a really good chance he probably wouldn't. And I think that's something where the MLB has to take into consideration about how many freaking leagues they have. Because there's so many minor leagues already, and then they're now making even more with this MLB
here's the thing. So when the MLB
how many players do you need?
When the MLB tried to get rid of a ton of minor leagues, a ton of teams, a ton of them said, no, don't do it because you're putting us out of jobs. You're not just putting the players out of jobs. You're putting the coaches, you're putting the staff, you're putting the people who work at the stadium, you're putting temporary season, and those leagues have a point, but at the same time, it's also the MLB's fault for overexpanding tiny leagues that people don't care about. Like, when was the last time you heard any news about the Pioneer League that you didn't look up yourself?
It's just the fact that the MLB, like you said yourself, they overexpanded, and now they have to face the consequences of that. Like a lot of those teams and leagues were about to shut down due to COVID, and probably did shut down due to COVID. So and
a lot of cities, states, they don't want those teams to go because I feel like people love local minor league teams a lot more than people love the Broncos, the Avalanche, the Rockies, the Nuggets, but they also like the Colorado Eagles, the minor league NHL team. They like those. They love the Sky Sox. The Colorado Springs Sky Sox were one of the highest grossing teams in Colorado. You can look that up. Until they left for San Antonio, they were one of the highest grossing baseball teams in the Wyoming, Arizona, New Mexico, Arizona. Yeah, in the Rocky Mountain area.
Nobody in Arizona has a fucking clue who the Tucson Roadrunners are.
But they knew who. I talked to people in Arizona when I went there for a little bit. They knew who the Sky Sox were. But that's because the Sky Sox turned out Larry Walker. Larry Walker was a Colorado Springs Sky Sox for 5 years before he became a Rocky. Because they were originally the Rocky minor league affiliate, then they moved to the Brewers minor league affiliate. But I didn't like the Brewers, so I didn't care.
We took in our independent league team as our AAA team, St. Paul Saints.
And the entire state of California is just a bunch of single A teams. So
Exactly. Like,
What about
I
Fresno
honestly,
Grizzlies?
you know what? I don't mean to be mean, but I feel like baseball's time has come to an end. Like, I feel like baseball is dying. I
I
feel
don't know if
like
it's at that point.
no, in the next 20 or so years, baseball will not be a thing.
College is
like,
fun to watch.
I genuinely think in the next 20 or so years, baseball will not be a thing. It'll be along the lines of golf, tennis, cricket. It will not be considered. It will not be considered like another sport will come in and take its spot. Like if you look at baseball ratings, they're dropping below NHL level. Like they're dropping below NHL ratings.
I'm okay with
They're
that.
dropping. Well, I mean, hockey's the second best sport besides football, so hockey deserves a lot more recognition. But the MLB is dying. People really don't want to sit for 2.5 hours to 3 hours watching a game where the defense is always on defense and there's no way you can steal possession from the other team. You
Right.
know, basketball, you have those transitions all the time. Football, you can get picked off, you can get fumbled, you can get, fourth down conversions. Hockey, you can have the puck intercepted, you can have the puck stolen, you make a rebound shot and it gets taken the other way.
The thing is,
Baseball, if you hit the ball to the other team and the other team catches it, awesome, you have 2 more chances.
the
And
thing
that's
is,
boring.
the thing is that the world is getting fast. We want everything instant. We want everything right now, and it's a world where we want all of our information as quick as soon as possible. And the MLB is just trying to figure out a way to survive in those times. Will
And
it
it's not
completely
going
die? I
to.
don't think so.
It will, or it won't completely die. Like I said, it will be relegated to the status of golf, tennis, cricket, rugby, and American sports. That's where it will go. It will go in the backlog of sports.
Even then,
And
those
something-
sports have diehard fans.
Even that, yeah, like NASCAR. NASCAR, I
Golf
guess,
has a
is like,
shit ton of diehard fans.
right, but it's not
Well,
considered. It's not considered a major American sport, is what I'm saying.
If you want diehard fans, then go to the MLS. MLS has a lot of diehard fans.
Yeah, you know what? I think MLS
Ayo.
could take. I think MLS could become the 4th major sport in America.
We'll see. They have to keep on playing their cards right, and
I mean,
they gotta stop expanding, bro.
I mean, they're
Yeah,
making.
they're expanding
I mean,
a little too fast.
Yeah.
I mean, they convinced Russell Wilson to buy the Seattle team. So I mean,
He's just
I
a
mean-
part owner. It's like Patrick Mahomes with the Royals.
Also,
yeah,
make
but
sure
Patrick Mahomes owns like 15% of the Royals or something. He owns He owns a good chunk of the Royals. Like he gets a say. I'm sure he gets a
Roots
say in
down
what
in
the Royals
Kansas
do.
City.
He doesn't.
He loves
I'm sh-
Kansas City.
Well, and you know what? Well, that's because everyone there loves Mahomes. I'm sure. However, I bet if the Eagles drafted Mahomes, he would hate Philly. I
I bet.
absolutely like.
Well, just
because
like
fans
Ben
would hate
Simmons, they
him.
want him out of town.
I mean, they probably would have done the same thing they did to him, like they did to Donovan McNabb when he was drafted. I mean, think about it.
If he got the Eagles a Super Bowl, then
No, the
No.
only
I
people.
don't care.
Also, fans of the parking lot, make sure to stick around. We'll be giving you guys round the clock coverage of the Little League World Series, so make sure to wait.
We will.
No.
Oh.
Just joking.
Do you actually want to, Joey?
No. No.
We will probably talk Little League World Series because in that case we can then go deeper. We can stop talking about sports team rivalries. We could talk about rivalries between countries. That is dope.
States.
Wait. I'm gonna say this. Can we not talk about FIFA because none of us want to condone corporate corruption in general, or mass just
Qatar's not
mass
my host
rigging.
country.
Or mass rigging of sports because FIFA is a horrible
Qatar
organization.
is not my host country.
Where's not my host? country?
Qatar is not my host country.
The IOC may want to have a word with you, Joey.
But no, like I would want to talk Little League World Series time. I would want to talk during the Little League World Series just because like I don't think people understand that like sports in general also delve into country rivalries. Like don't like the Dominican Republic and Mexico hate each other? something along those lines.
It's more Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, but that's when they're playing their big teams.
Right. Bro, it is big teams. They're like 5 foot. Yeah, big teams.
No, I'm talking about like the major teams. Like the players that you hear of on TV.
Yeah, but USA, USA v Mexico in soccer is a big rivalry. Whenever Canada and the US play in the World Juniors is always fun to watch.
By the way, it's apparent that nobody knows how much of the Kansas City Royals Patrick Mahomes actually owns. So nobody knows except for him.
Just like nobody on the internet knows how much a YouTuber makes.
Yeah, because apparently Children Adonis is worth $105,000.
A year?
That's what Google says, but then he made a ton of videos saying, "Where's my money, Google?"
Yeah, it's funny because Google will find the news report that gives you the top related search to how much a YouTuber makes, and then they'll look at that and go, "Google, you didn't pay me last month."
Hey guys, this is not a sponsorship at all. No sponsor. But if you download Honey right now, you could win a PS5. Just saying. Not a sponsorship. We're not sponsored by Honey. Honey, please sponsor us. We will gladly take your money. Honey, please. We want your money. I mean, come on. You give
40 subscribers and only 3 people are watching us right now. Do you really think Honey is going to sponsor us?
Honey gives millions of dollars to Mr. Beast, and I bet
that's because he makes them millions of dollars. You don't think they're just giving Mr. Beast millions of dollars just to say fuck it? He's mixing.
Honey, ignore my co-host. Listen. I will. Whoever your CEO is, I will do things. Okay, I will do things to them.
Buddy, we're not trying to start a music festival. Shut the hell up.
Strike?
So
Honey,
we barely talked sports, which I like.
Joey, we're not trying to start a music festival here. Why don't you simmer down?
Yeah.
I highly recommend you guys watch that documentary.
Gentlemen.
That documentary has so many fucking memes. Go watch it. What is it called? Fire Festival?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go watch that documentary.
Internet
It's
Historian.
fucking hilarious. Your front door's open. Okay, to close off the show, guys, what is your best place to get wings?
There's a place I went to in Texas. It's actually really good. It's called Pluckers. Really good.
Don't have any good local places, so Applebee's or Buffalo Wild Wings.
I'm sorry, this fucker said Applebee's?
I think I'd rather eat like wings from a pizza place than that.
I'd rather eat wings from a
We
pizza
don't
place
have
than
that
Applebee's.
many fucking.
It's Minnesota. You can't make a pizza?
Okay, I will say
Are you guys saying
wings
the
from pizza places are awesome.
They are good. Yeah, wings from pizza places are the bomb. But my question is, what would you guys say? What would you guys say? Is also Alex in the chat agrees with you with Pluckers. What would you guys say though? Would you say that Wingstop is good or is Wingstop shit?
I've never been to Wingstop.
You've never been to Wingstop?
No, they're building them by my house, but
Bro, you gotta try at least once, just once, to get a
Alright.
good like reference on whether you like them or not. I think they're okay.
all right.
I gotta try them.
You guys both haven't had. All right, this fucking group. Fucking hell! It's about that time.
did-
So
we didn't even. It's like we didn't talk NBA. We just talked a little about NBA, about everything.
I don't know
Show
why the
got
fuck.
derailed
I don't know.
completely.
I don't know why the fuck you guys watch us. Please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like
Thanks
and
to
subscribe
Joey for
more
derailing the
bullshit.
show for like the 500th time.
He can't even hear you talk shit. So, all right.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching us and whatever the fuck that was. Make sure you stick around. We'll have more and more impressive content for you. We'll be doing an Offsides Debate show soon. I don't know when, but soon. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all later. Bye.
Peace.